One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawkeyes offense will go to work first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
What is Jackson's bullet? I'm a
They'll try the run.
If I don't have my work.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yes, they
I
can.
love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get this running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
From the gun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Big 3rd down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Looking for room, it's Moulton. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left.
Great job by the defense. You want to get him in third and long. You know it's a passing situation. You know you get the guy on the ground. You know it's fourth and long now. It's a good chance for you to be successful, and hopefully that punt unit coming on the field.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense team.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful.
Pass rush, right after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it. He got in the backfield, got the big play.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Bounced off his feet.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go. And they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running game.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Introducing Ray.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. They want to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep.
This guy didn't like going to...
And no shot at a return there as the punt goes out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays.
Come here, Emma.
Turning it on. Spins away from the defense.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play? Backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and he's running out in the open field, making people miss, and finally giving his offense some room to operate, really get this drive going.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Bears the pressure. Snagged in the middle, it's Fields.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Good.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
In the south.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a
Yes,
short
they
game
can.
there.
It's late.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Irish needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard with Palmer. That defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and trying to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Pauly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Caught behind the line. It's Love. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back.
This is true.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. Using his legs, it's locked. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up what he can and then slides.
And man, they sneak the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. You got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Maybe you're wondering why these guys
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Caught close to the marker, it's Fields. Oh, a lot of space. Past the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. There he goes. Picks up the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now, the Hawkeyes have a whole new backfield without Caleb Johnson, who turned in one of the most prolific rushing seasons in Iowa football history. School record 21 touchdowns. He was this offense a year ago, David.
He was, and if you're an Iowa fan, man, Reese, we've been just clamoring for years. Just give me some offense, like some form of a passing attack. Another new system. Tim Lester comes in as the OC. Interested to see if they can air it out. They can be more fun to watch, and they can score more points.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still will run around to cover and pick up the first. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here in Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Wants to go up top. And he was firing for the left side, but couldn't make the connection.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And now on second down for this offense. They'll run the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. With the catch, it's locked. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flanagan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You have got to have pass rushing reign integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
looking for a gap. It's Moulton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of the defense.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this. Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's locked. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
To the air, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The Irish send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on first, second, and third down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
And you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on him, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
On the run, it's Moulton. Nice move to keep running. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
On the run, it's Patterson. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We've got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
He'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Coming out with it, it's Pauling. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Carr. A little screen to the running back. Open space at the 25. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll immediately call timeout.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Finds his man. It's Fields.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. The RPO is complete. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments.
To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
The Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the Year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted them out. He's done an outstanding job recruiting.
He tries to take the top off. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And when you think about free safeties, you think about the hitters, right? You think about guys that spin down the box. You don't think about coverage as much as you do with corners. But a nice job by staying with this man. Man-to-man coverage isn't always easy proposition, but that's a good job staying with this guy, making the INT.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Iowa! They take the lead with the 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Bob. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete on third down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Trying to take it back. The tap, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finds his tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. cradles it at the 35.
This
guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. The play action fake. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Good job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The Irish send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Now backed up in their own end. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Fires to the big fella. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, let's go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gill. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
You forgot something. Yeah. I wouldn't forget.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Dave,
gaining a couple to the 23.
Stop it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
You fell off your bed?
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short.
How did you
They're
fall
like,
off your
really?
bed?
Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Dave, if I was there, I would have helped you. I would have saved you.
He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. On the run, it's Moulton. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right in the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job.
Dave,
getting other guys just enough where this running back can get the space and make the big gain.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
You okay, though?
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Works the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Running into the open space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll run the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking to throw. Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the
But I think your sister's a little on the spectrum.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Hello. Bro, why is she?
On to attempt the try.
I think your sister's on the spectrum.
And the extra point puts them up by a field
Or
goal.
just flip the straw over. That's always a good idea.
And they get it into the end zone.
Now it's gonna be too small.
Touchdown pass.
What is this?
They're set to kick it off.
Don't
You think
put it
this
that
crowd's
short.
gonna get loud
No.
when their defense comes on the field?
It's gonna just sink.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a 1st down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down.
Why is she? Yeah, it goes that way. It goes that way.
They'll run it.
Oh, is she special? Flip the freaking straw over. Don't cut it. Flip it over. And then she cuts herself because it's the wrong side of the straw. Now it's going to be too short. Holy PMO, guys.
It's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
What?
release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
What? I said that.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion.
No, I do not. Really?
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Maybe. Saturday? Okay.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
In what?
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Carr.
Wait, when did you do that?
Caught in the backfield, it's Locke.
Why did I agree to that? Really?
On that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I have half a million.
This is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous
Bro,
out in
what?
space. They like to throw it to him out on
How about I
the
just give you my old camera? That says
Couple
$500.
yards there.
Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure.
What does the other one say?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of times on offense, you start to get first and goal. People are like, why do you run outside? You run outside because you want DBs to have to tackle.
Yeah,
you know,
just give me my $300.
Stringing this play out, not letting it get downhill, and making the tackle on first down.
And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Really? What's his name? I wonder what he is.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Yeah.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's good.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Moves up to the 34-yard line, giving him a 10-yard pickup.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
A strike downfield. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get
really thought I was gonna
big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Why didn't we write the date when we made this?
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
I thought I was in the moon.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up the pass a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
We all had our own.
To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on second and inches.
Well, how are you that bad at throwing it?
Dropping back, it's Carr. Just a short pass to the
That
tight
is
end. Put it right on him. Sweet
realistic.
play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Easy completion on the shuffle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Bring in the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Man, what a a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal is no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players. But these guys have got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the RPO, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field.
Try and get a job at the
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the big fella, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pauling. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, why is she?
And that'll be
it goes the other way. Yup, sister is smarter than you.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push.
Is she autistic, bro?
The offense ripping off a nice run there.
On first down from their own 22. To the air, it's Carr.
Hello.
He's going to run it. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down.
Infinite present for his girl.
It's a one possession.
Why would you give your girl a bowl? Blender? Yup. I've given my girlfriend one of those before.
Keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep driving alive like this. Wonderful job.
Notre Dame ready to go with
How is she not confused? I'd be looking under the table.
They'll
It's
run
got a
the ball. The
MacBook.
clock is on their side. Oh, better look out.
You're telling me she can't see, bro? Guys, comment cap in the comment section if you think this video is cap. There's no way this is real. Let's be completely honest.
Up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pauly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
Flip the cup upside down, dingus. Flip the straw. Holy, her sister has helped her with everything. Look at bro in the back. He's like, why'd you cut it? Just flip it upside down. Holy PMO, bro. Now you hurt your mouth because it was the wrong way. Now it's going to be too short because you're cutting it. Guys, comment the word stupid if you're still watching this video.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Hello. Aw, he got his girlfriend a little gift. Looks like him and his bro are pranking her, though. How'd you get your girl a ball?
Wants to go up top.
As a present.
That's caught.
Oh, I've got my girl a blender, though. Yup. Look at her. She's like, where's all this freaking loot coming from? Bro's got to be like, it's coming from my inventory. Infinite storage. No, actually, though, how does she not see bro under the table? How does she not, like, feel him? You know what I mean? Guys, don't you think this is cap? Matter of fact, comment the word cap in the comment section.
Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Right on the money. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Why would you get your girlfriend a bowl? Oh, I've got my girl a blender, though. Yup. That's a good gift. She's probably like, how does he have infinite storage in there? Does she not think this is weird? Does she not feel the dude in the green shirt touching her legs? This is cap. This video is not real. Comment the word cap in the comment section if you think this video is not real.
Find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking to throw again. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
What a great individual effort here. This 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket? You've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch.
Why would you give your girlfriend a ball? Oh, blender? Yup. No, I've gotten a blender for my girl before. Yup. Said nobody. Does she not think that's weird that bro has infinite storage, infinite inventory? Like this is Minecraft or something? Hey, MacBook, that's a pretty good present. I'd actually be happy with that. This video is cap. That's all I'm seeing here. This video is cap. She is definitely in on it, because how does she not sense bro at her feet? Guys, comment the word cat if you are still watching this video.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Gill. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Man, he really wanted that 1st down, but you got to understand, it's 4th down now. Got to get the 1st down, less than 60 seconds, so got to be fast and get the 1st down.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Bye. Barely though.